welcome back to me torturing my players. Yeah. So let's trying to get through a longer thing of what happened last time. I stayed in the tower most of the time, deciding if you wanted to help Joko, with his whole investigation research thing of this ancient civilization that is gone. Found a portal to somewhere of peace. Took a few days of thinking about that. On the second day, most of y'all agreed to go, and y'all heard that a festival was being set up by, well, Jeanette heard a festival being set up by a golden dragon, informing the party about this festival. Later on, Ragnar encountered this creature demon thing and had a mental breakdown. Encountered him in his room and looked like he was completely dead, only to find out he wasn't dead. And the next day, Phaedra was walking around, getting a few supplies and a few things, and talking around, and went to go finally get the princess to wake her up for a morning practice of swordsmanship. Finding out that the princess is no longer there in her room, and no one knows where she is. So, Phaedra, look into the room, look around, and expect everything under the beds, in closets, and all. She is nowhere to be seen. Her box is gone. You don't know where she is.
I mean, is the room like normal, or is it like messed up?
It's normal. There's nothing scattered around. There's no bed sheets thrown onto the floor. Bed is perfectly made. And everything looks nice, not out of place or thrown around. No scratch marks or anything. No sense of fighting. Oh no, the static again.
Static again.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit.
no.
Never told her where I found to actually practice, so was Ash still in the kitchen?
I believe he was in the kitchen. Yeah,
I'm
he's just chilling in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there.
I'm still like drinking my sorrows away
Yeah.
You better get sober.
in coffee and an unfortunate lack of booze.
I will bribe you with more booze if you help me.
I don't need booze, just bribe me with coffee.
Okay, I'll bribe you with coffee.
Because that just helps me stay awake and not have all those nightmares.
Yeah, I'll just go down to the kitchen then.
Going down to the kitchen, you see Ash sitting at the table, drinking.
Ash, I think we have a bit of a problem. Not your normal problem. Your specific normal problem. No.
What is it now?
The princess is missing. I know it's gonna be,
Oh?
yeah. I mean, I realize our job is pretty much done, but if we lose the king's daughter, might be a little pissed at us.
Well, we did our job.
Yes, we did our job, and then once we got there, we lost her.
And
Just think about this from a royal person's perspective. If he feels that we didn't do our job, we could have knights hunting our asses for all eternity.
well, at least it's not an interdimensional teleportation-capable being that wants to eat our souls alive.
Well, that's true, but you want to deal with that and a whole squad of knights.
Well, judging by the veracity of this creature recently, you may not have to, but yes, I understand the issue.
Yeah. One less problem to deal with.
Yeah.
Well, for the time being, I'm just going to go outside, just around the tower, see if I can see her. She just wandered away, but if you have any ideas where else she might have went, I would be grateful for help.
No. Give me a little bit of time to think.
Okay. If I find her before then, before we get started, I'll let you know, so.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm just gonna...
Oh, Wes, your thing is like kind of staticky a little.
Is it? I have no idea how to change that.
It stopped a little. It's fine now.
Is
Okay.
there an echo setting on the mic itself?
No.
No? Okay. I know some
No.
of them have like a dial on them, so...
Might have bumped something.
Yeah, okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me mute myself.
Okay. So, you're gonna go outside, Phaedra?
Yeah, as I'm going outside, I'm just gonna kind of glance around the rooms, see if I see her in there. Any of them. Any of them that are open, I should say. Just
No, you don't see her.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see her in the rooms, and as you walk outside, roll a perception check. I need to, like, write down all of y'all's, like, passives and stuff, so I don't have to ask.
Well, my passive is going to change once,
It's a what?
my passive is going to change once I level up, so...
Yeah, okay. So I'll ask y'all after.
You might not want to do that yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Maybe?
There we go.
Perception?
Yep.
13.
13? Okay. Looking around, you don't really find much of anything. You see that the festival that was being set up yesterday is now fully set up, and it's kind of starting to get some people to draw in it. It's still early morning. Wait, no. Has it been Wait, has it? It's the third day, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's the third day. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, the festival's all set up. And you see a few crowds getting drawn in. You see the carnival, a few people getting ready to do their performance, and you see a few people practicing. You see, like, a few magic kind of float around in that area, sensing a bit of magic a little bit.
Oh, if it does help, my passive rate now for perception is 15, so...
15? Okay. Yeah. The festival over in the distance is starting to come to life.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look around the tower first, before I go out, like, into the festival, see if she just got bored.
Okay. Looking around the tower, making a walk around. You notice with your passive kind of like looking around in a bush at the bottom you see the silver box kind of like hidden.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the
Okay,
box.
well I switched mics, so...
Wait, what was that?
Which one of us?
Phaedra.
Oh, I'm just gonna go over to the box first.
Okay. Yeah. You go over to the box. Do you open it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I don't see her around anywhere.
Nope. She's not around the tower. But her box is here. Hidden.
Okay. I'm just gonna pick up the box.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in the tower with the box.
Okay. You go back
just
into.
in case.
Okay. You walk back into the tower and go over to Ash, and Ash, you see him return back with the silver box that you know is the princess's.
Well, that bodes well.
Yeah. Hidden under a bush behind the tower.
When was the last time you saw her?
It was last night, wasn't it? I think?
Yes, it was last night.
Yeah, last night, so...
Hmm.
I do know what this box does. I just don't know if it's only one way. Because it holds this.
Well,
I'm just hoping that it can't pull something in.
how long has she had the box, do you know?
I know it was a gift from her mother, so I'm assuming a while.
Well, if she's had it a while, then she probably knows how to use it.
Yeah, she actually showed me how she uses it, so I'm just hoping that there wasn't some secret function that her mother neglected to tell her.
I doubt it, honestly.
Well,
But I suppose at this point anything is possible.
okay.
By the way,
Yes.
why am I the one you come to for all your problems?
Well,
Hasn't it been
because
increasingly clear that I happen to have a lot of problems of my own to deal with?
well, Ragnar is just kind of how do I put this?
I understand not going to him, but
And honestly, Jeanette just seems like she doesn't give a shit. I mean, you give off kind of the same vibe, but
if I don't give a shit,
like about
you are correct.
yeah. Except you're
Oh. John died.
I have a 1% iPad.
except you're more willing to listen, I think.
Unfortunately, you're correct. Well,
Okay.
Well, like... In her room, were there any, I don't know, bed sheets missing or something that she could have used to get out of the window by herself? Or does it look like she just walked out of the front door?
There was nothing messed up or anything like that, so it just seems like she walked out.
Yeah. No sign of a struggle of any kind.
Nope.
Well, at least we know that it was less than likely to have been a unwilling exit.
True. Okay. Alright, Ash. I'm going to open this box. Just be ready if something happens.
Anything good with...
Alright.
I don't know. Shh.
So you're opening the box.
Yep. As soon as Ash looks like he's ready if something happens, I'm gonna open the box.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You go and attempt to open the box, but it's locked. You don't see a lock on it, but it doesn't break.
Interesting.
It doesn't open.
It looks like maybe only she can open it.
That would make sense.
Okay. Well,
She may have hidden it in an attempt to, well, quite frankly, keep people from it while she was away, perhaps.
yeah.
Knowing that you confronted her about it and are curious about it, that may have made her nervous. Understandably so.
Yes, I suppose.
Have you looked anywhere besides just the immediate area?
Not yet. My next idea was just to go to where they set up the festival, so thinking maybe she just got bored in the tower and seen.
Which, honestly, same. It would be nice to get out and about, I suppose, but...
I mean, well,
People give me migraines.
there might be something extra you can put in your coffee while you get there, so.
Yes. He smiles at that.
Butter here.
Yes. Probably something stronger than that, Duck.
Yeah, I know. Straight hard whiskey.
Just, yeah, probably. Maybe not vodka, but yeah, probably something along the lines of whiskey. Well. Alright.
This might tick her off a little bit, but I'm going to keep the box with me just in case.
Okay.
She sees it and thinks it's worth money.
Okay.
Maybe. Put it in her room, maybe. Do we have a master key that can lock it from the outside?
You weren't given one.
Yeah.
Or does someone have one, I suppose? Because why he wouldn't have a master key for every room in his tower, I don't know. But
If you want to search for one.
Oh, that's right.
more so, I just want to.
Didn't he?
He went to breakfast, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, I did
He
too.
left. He left.
That's right. He gone. We don't know where he is either.
Well,
Oh wait, no. I think
yeah.
no. I don't think he told you guys.
No, I saw
No,
him.
he told Phaedra.
Yeah.
He told Phaedra.
When I came
Okay.
back after that-
Yeah, he didn't tell me because I was just being salty in the kitchen. I probably saw him walk by and
Yeah,
then walk back in fancier clothes.
Yes. You saw that. So you assume that he's out and about.
He's out, but
You don't know
okay.
where.
Yeah, I have no idea where. Oh goodness.
Well,
All right. Well.
well, he did leave the tower, so.
Yes. I presumed so. Well, that makes things slightly more difficult.
Yeah. Well, since we can't lock it or anything like that, I'll just keep it in my bag for now, and then once we find her, just give it back to her. But
Fair enough.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So you put it in your bag.
yep. Just gonna head to the festival, see if I can find her anywhere.
Okay. Ash, you're accompanying with Phaedra?
Yeah. I'll go with
Okay.
Phaedra.
Okay. You walk over to the festival grounds, closer over to where the tents for the performers and circus people, the carnies, are located. What's your passive, Ash?
12.
12? Okay,
12.
Okay, you both notice this, is like one of the carnies, little travel carts and all that has, that's more of a cage. You see, it looks like a dragon, but smaller and doesn't have any wings. It's more of a drake. And you see two of them in there together. It kind of looks more like a dog-ish kind of dragon. It's not too big. It's like a medium size. But they seem to be resting right now. And you...
Fair enough.
So, seeing those...
You might see Phaedra just kind of squint at them
Mm-hmm.
and just walk away.
As you begin to walk away, you see a green-scaled dragonborn, walk over to them, and you see a pretty beefy, strong-looking dragonborn start to kind of push the cart over to another location inside the tent. Getting ready for something. Walking around the festival, you see different stands of food being prepared, of different games that you can play. Both of you, if both of you two are looking for the princess, either both of you roll perceptions, or one takes advantage.
My perception is a +5, so do you want to...
Yeah, so you get advantage. Because I'm not rolling separate. Because that'll just end poorly.
17.
17?
17.
Okay. It takes you quite a while, a little bit, seeing that the festival throughout a few minutes of walking around getting a bit more crowded as new people come in to have fun and play games and eat. You do find the princess, and it looks like she is... it looks like she's just kind of walking around, a little bit amazed, not seeing much stuff like this.
Yeah. Well, looks like we found her.
Just wanted a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yes, so can I.
Just wish you wouldn't have scared us with leaving that box outside.
No. Oh.
Yeah. Well. If you want to find something extra for your coffee, go ahead. I'm just going to...
Alright, rolling perception to find something extra for my coffee.
Yes. Oh, there's something I actually saved for this moment that has different.
Gosh.
different types of ales in the fantasy world? A 4. Okay, never mind. I don't need my fancy ales anymore.
Well, I just find more coffee. No.
Find rubbing alcohol. Nothing you
I
can
find your rubbing alcohol. Good enough. Pours it in, drink. No. Oh, man.
After a long while of searching, most booths you come across that it seems like they sell different ales and meads and different alcohol beverages. There seems to be like a very long line to get some, and you're just like, I don't feel like waiting for this long.
I do not feel like waiting that long.
But you soon come up to one stand that doesn't seem like it has anyone waiting, and you see a goblin running the stand.
Fuck it, good enough.
Okay.
I walk up.
Seeing the goblin scene, he was like, what can I get you today?
Do you have anything along the lines of whiskey?
Yeah, I got something of that line. Yeah, I got something strong for you.
He goes over and puts down a large cup for you, and goes and grabs a bottle and starts pouring it into the cup. And once it's finished, and he just like throws the bottle to the ground, and it's like,
all right, that'll be 1 silver.
Might I ask, before I confirm this purchase, what are the side effects of this drink?
You get drunk?
Hopeful. I don't know why I'm trusting you.
I don't know why either.
I've made a lot worse decisions in my life. I pull out. I don't have literally a single silver coin on me, so I just pull out a gold coin and just give it to him.
Okay, he takes it, and you see him like pause for a second, and he kind of like hands you like 5 silver. Doesn't look like he has enough to break a code.
I'm fine with that. I just take the 5 silver, and I pick up the. I'm assuming it's like a mug.
Yeah, it's a mug.
I inspect it. What does it look like? Like, what color is it? Is it frothy? Like.
The ale, the drink.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of mold, kind of. It seems like it was mead that sit like a little bit
mead.
It was mead. Sit for a little too long.
No.
He looks over at you and is like, no refunds.
Fine by me. Just fine by me if I can take the mug.
Yeah, you can take the mug.
Okay. I just take the mug and I would just walk off.
Okay.
Like, what does it smell like? What does it smell like? Is it offensive? Sour? Okay. I mean, okay. Considering not my experience, but someone that I trust's experience, the fact that beer tastes like horse urine, alcohol doesn't taste great anyways.
Okay.
So I take a small step, like avoiding the mold.
Okay. So it tastes god awful, and just to see, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy, that's my con.
See if you don't like try to like gag or anything or regurgitate what you just your breakfast.
Yeah, what breakfast?
Breakfast.
Get resistance.
Phaedra's gone.
Yeah. I also happen to have a +2 to that. 13.
Okay.
Better than average, but still not great.
Yeah, so you know all the, like, taste buds on your tongue? They kind of, like, die a little. But you don't, like, throw up or anything.
Okay.
It's very hard to drink.
I just take a sip.
Yeah.
And then I just turn it over onto the ground. It's like, nope.
Yeah, okay. To be expected, yeah. So
no.
Can't really find.
I take the mug back and I just hand it to him and just give him a thumbs up and walk off.
Seeing that like all of it is gone, he seems very happy. Like thinking that you drunk all of it.
I wanted to at least make someone feel a little bit better.
Yeah. So yeah, you made a goblin happy.
Goblins are goblins.
Yes. So as you two are walking around the festival and trying to find something to drink, Jeanette, you finish your breakfast, and I'm assuming you ordered more pancakes from the Sapphire Riches restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
It will be, I think it was 2 silver last time when you bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, pay for it, enjoy your whole meal. Is there anything you want to do still in the restaurant, or are you going to leave and do something else?
Probably not. So I'm probably gonna leave the restaurant and head back to the tower because I'm not aware that no one's there.
Okay. As you head back to the tower, you do see the festival going on, and a lot more people are there now. Continue on to the tower. You walk inside, and it's dead quiet.
Huh.
You don't see anyone on the first floor.
Go upstairs.
Okay. You go into the kitchen. You don't see anyone there.
See an empty coffee cup?
Yeah, you see an empty coffee cup.
Wasn't there like 3 stories, but I've never gone to the third one?
No, the third one is the room. The fourth and like others, you haven't gone to. So you go to the third floor?
Yeah.
Okay, going to the third floor. You looking into some of the rooms or knocking onto the door, nothing, no responses.
Huh.
You go up another floor, or?
Yes.
Okay. You go up to the 4th floor, and you see this is more of a very open room of different. It seems like different chemical kind of making, like for potion making. A little laboratory, you might think of, suspect. It seems like he would make potions or craft or make something in this room.
Mm-hmm.
But no one's here.
And there's one more floor, is that it?
Yeah. So you go up to the other floor?
Yeah.
Okay, you go up and you're met with a door. And when you open the door, you see a master bedroom.
Damn. This guy's sleeping like a goddamn king.
It's not the best condition. You see a very large bed, and
It's messy.
It's just a pretty messy room.
I'm gonna clean the room.
Turn that down. Okay. You spend a few minutes cleaning up the room, making up the bed, putting clothes away that's kind of strewn about that he doesn't have time to put away. Fixes some papers that probably are strewn on a few desks. But yeah, it's all nice and clean.
I leave the room kind of annoyed.
Okay. You leave the room. You go back to the little laboratory room. You see off on a corner on a little desk you see a few potions that's already made, but you don't know what they are.
Could
It
roll
seems-
Arcana?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, roll Arcana.
Yeah, sorry, my
No, you're fine.
foot just kind of died.
Oh no.
Yep. Assuming it's exclamation mark.
A 6.
6.
Looking
Potions be potions.
at it, potions be potion. Looking at the potions, it seems good job. It seems to be a
Thanks, West.
blue, like electric blue liquid. And it seems to kind of resonate a small glow to it, but you can't tell what it is. You don't know.
What is it? Hi. Is there labels on them? No, that probably would have been something I should have asked first.
There are no labels on them.
Great.
It's not assorted to like different types. It's like all the same. But there's no label on it, so you assume that Jokal would know what these potions are and wouldn't have to label them if he knows what it is already.
I'll give him that. I will give him that.
Potions to keep him from falling asleep during his work.
Man, it should have been the first floor then. How many are there?
There's 4.
Temptation. But I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking steal it. It's kind of fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go to the fucking... this event that's happening.
Okay, the festival? Okay. You leave out the tower after going down a few flights of stairs. And yeah, you make your way over. You make your way over to more of the Carnies area. And you see a tiefling performing like a fire-breathing kind of magic trick a little bit. And yeah, you see like a few people practicing for their acts that they're going to perform in the little show. You see 2 twin, half like snake, half human, sisters. It looks like. It's very weird to encounter a few of these races. Like you haven't seen a half snake, half person before. You see a giant half man, half bull minotaur kind of walking around as well, and you see him like carrying very heavy crates easily. So are you looking for the group in particular, or are you just walking around?
I'm just kind of walking around, just not really doing much.
Okay. You see a few people kind of playing games, enjoying some food and some mead and ale and different assortments of alcohol and drinks. You see a game that is assorted for a like ball in a cup kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
That someone's playing, and you see one that an archery game.
Kind of want to do the ball in the cup game.
Okay, this is Tim.
Yeah.
So you walk over and you see a fire genasi man running this game, and he sees you come over. It's like, hello, my friend. Would you like to join and play in this game and earn some money?
I mean, that's why I'm here.
All right. You see him put the ball in the middle, and puts the cup down and starts shuffling the cups around. Let me roll to see which cup it will be under privately, real quick.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3. So there's currently 3 cups. There's only 3. He shuffles them around. Let's see. Okay, I guess it will just be on guessing. You don't really have to roll anything. So, he shuffles them around for a few times and kind of stops and kind of leans back. Is like, alright, first goal is if you get it right, you'll get 5 gold. If you get it wrong, then too bad. You get nothing.
That makes
So-
sense.
So, 1, 2, or 3.
Three.
3. He reaches his hand over and picks up the cup, and there's nothing under it.
Damn.
He picks up the second cup, and there's the ball.
There was a good portion of me that was wanting to say 2.
He smiles. It's like, tough luck. Would you like to try again?
Why not?
Okay. He puts the ball back into the center and shuffles it around again. Oh. Okay. He shuffles it around, soon stops, leans back. It's like, alright, find the ball.
One.
You see him smile wide and chuckles like, you'll have a clever eye, my friend, and picks up the cup. And you see the ball. And he hands you 5 gold.
Must like the gold back to him. It's like, nah, I was just guessing. There's no skill.
Alright. Want to play again? Or are you...
Yeah, this was pretty fun, actually.
Okay. So you spend the time playing with him. Some win, some lose, and just having fun playing this game.
Yeah, I ain't doing it for money. I'm just doing it because it's fun.
Okay. Ash, Phaedra, you're kind of walking around, and you notice a familiar tiefling woman playing this ball and cup game. Unless Phaedra... Well, Ash is mainly walking around. I don't know where Phaedra went to. Ash, you see Jeanette playing this game.
Alright, I just kind of let her be, because I
Okay.
figure, you know what? She probably doesn't want to be bugged right now.
I'm playing with balls right now.
Okay. There's no real reason to, like, I don't have anything particularly urgent to tell her, so I just, because if we still didn't know where the princess was, I might talk to her, but we know where she is now, so I don't have to really worry about that. So I just let her be.
Alright.
Continue looking around for a shorter line in the booze section. That's not the goal.
It's still taking you a while.
Yeah.
So, at least you know Jeanette is here. Phaedra, what are you doing?
found her, so
That indeed.
I'm just gonna go up to her.
Okay. How do you go up? Do you just put a hand on her shoulder? Do you speak? How do you do this?
Probably just a hand on her
Yes.
shoulder, even if it scares her.
Okay. It does scare her. She jumps a little and looks over and like seems like she's like about to like kind of hit you or something, but notice that it's you. And it's like, "Oh, hello."
Hello.
Gave me quite a scare there.
To be fair, you kind of scared us a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kind of saw the festival going on and wanted to see what it brought and how it was, and to get a bit of fresh air.
That I can understand. It's just I noticed something under a bush outside the tower.
Oh,
That's what's.
I was getting. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. I was getting ready to practice with you, but noticed that the carnival was going on, and kind of wanted to see what's going on over there and what they had. So didn't feel like going back inside and just hid it under a bush.
Yeah. I'm just going to open my bag and show her that I have it.
She kind of just like puts it back into your bag. It's just like,
I'm
I
not taking
don't.
it out. I'm just showing that it's actually in there. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She nods. It's like, all right. At least it's in safe hands.
Honestly, I would have left it in your room, but we don't have a key, so.
Yeah. I don't know where the owner of the tower went.
Yeah.
But yeah. How are you enjoying the festival?
Pretty good.
Mm.
I mean, other than that little scare, it's pretty good. Yeah. I think Ash needs a little bit of liquid courage recently, but.
I see.
Liquid patience, what you mean?
Well, if he's looking for that type of ailment, then I know a location. I've seen one passing through. If we find him, then I can point him in the direction.
Swear to God, if you point me towards the goblin. No, I am not drinking that again.
Yes. But if we do find him, I can point him in the direction of where to require such helpful liquids.
Yes.
But I've heard that the show from the carnival is about to transpire very shortly. They're getting ready and practicing, and was kind of waiting for that while looking around and looking at a few games. Some games charge you to play. The only game that I saw that didn't charge you for some reason was the ball in the cup game. A little fire genasi man. All right.
Yeah. Well, I guess. We could. I mean, if you want to stay for the show, that's fine with me. I did find a place for us to practice too, so that's underneath the tower. So whenever you want to, yeah, we're still kind of
the show.
on what we're gonna do, so it's gonna probably be a day or two at least.
So far, the show that I know won't take long. They have about probably 15 minutes left to prepare and get ready for the show. And it doesn't last for too long, about an hour or two. We will still have time to practice.
Okay.
Do you want to go look around and try to find Ash to get him the ailments that he wants.
Yeah, I think he'll appreciate that.
Alright, let's go look for him. And she wanders off with you to go and search for your tiefling friend. Jeanette, are you still playing the ball in the cup with the fire genasi?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so you enjoy playing your game with that. Ash, Wes said he's gone for a bit.
Right.
After a few moments, like, still playing this game, and, you kind of started up a line of people, and a few people watching you play, but also people that wants to play.
Oh, if people want to play, I'll not play anymore.
Yeah, there's, like, a few people, and it's just, like, you finally get up, and they're, like, they, like, let out a sigh after just, like, a few whiles of you not noticing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And they go and play. And as you walk off, with the times you've been playing and stuff, you feel something in the back of your pocket, and you reach out and you see one single gold piece. You amuse the fire genasi. So you have a single gold piece on you. I have
That sneaky bastard.
That's why he's perfect at the ball and cup game. Alright, so you're walking around and you see the princess with Phaedra also walking around, looking like they're in search of someone.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna go up to them.
Ismay looks over to you, seeing you. It's like, Jeanette, we're looking for Ash. Have you seen him?
Did I see him walk by when I was playing, or no?
I say that you were too focused on paying attention to the ball in the cup that you didn't.
That's fair. That
Yeah.
was a pretty intense game. Yeah, I have not.
Hmm.
Unfortunately.
I heard that
Thought
he's.
he would be with you too.
I heard that he was in search of beverages.
Hmm. No,
So we're
shouldn't he
trying to
just go
find.
to? Wouldn't he try to at least go to a bar or tavern for that?
I think he wants to try what is in the festival rather than what's local here. Something from probably a distant land.
That's fair.
Maybe something well aged.
Yes.
Not quite as aged as that goblin's drink, though.
Yeah.
You want me to help find him or find ale?
Oh, I know of a location. We just need to find him so I can put him in the direction.
Alright then. I guess I'll be.
Goblin runs the place.
Oh no.
Oh no. What god?
Yeah. So you join them in search of Ash?
Yes, I will in fact join them.
Okay. Jeanette has joined the party.
Yay.
Okay. So, it takes a little bit, not too long, but you find Ash, kind of trying to at least find a shorter line to somewhere. And Ismay kind of quickly kind of walks over a little faster and taps you on the shoulder.
I turn and look.
She smiles at you.
Pokes me.
She
Don't
smiles
bother
at
me, I'm looking for my ale.
Yes. She smiles at you. It's like, I heard that you were in search of a beverage, pretty hard one, and I know just the place. But when I first came here looking around...
Well. Alright then.
She points over to one of the stands that seems to be more fancy and set up, and you see a few people there, but you see that it's like quickly being gone and like serving up people quickly. And you see a tabaxi with golden rings in its ears, and a bit of flash to its clothing. And you see him like preparing glasses and all for the compatriots that comes. I think you'll like that one over there. It seems to be getting fast business.
All right, I head over.
Walking over after a few minutes, about like 2 to 3 minutes, you come up to the front of the tabaxi, and you see a grayish blue furred tabaxi with blue eyes, fancy clothing, and he looks over to you and smiles. It's like, what can I get you? What kind of ailments do you wish to require for this great festival?
Preferably whiskey.
Whiskey, coming right up, sir. And he goes and kind of tops one off and kind of looks over to you. It's like, would you like a small glass? What size?
Somewhere down the middle.
Alright, and he pours you a glass. Give me 1 second. Okay. You for a second before giving you the glass, it's just like, those eyes right there, those ones have a past. And
I just look straight at him and just damn right.
and I can tell, my friend, not a lucky one, a miserable one, a heartful one, a painful one. That'll be 3 silver.
Alright. I toss him a 3 silver.
He takes it, hands you it, and kind of like doesn't let go for a second as you grab it. It's just like, I hope your travels are safe, my friend, and that life becomes a little easier.
That won't happen. I guarantee it.
It might not.
There's a lot more that haunts me than memories.
It might not be a safe travel, but at least someone over here is praying for you. And wishing for your safety.
Fair enough. I take a glass and walk off.
As you walk off, he kind of, not really shouts, but you can hear him say, it's like, have Olden be your guide.
Thinking back to the to the what were they, ravens, crows that were watching us?
They're crows.
Crows that were watching us that one night.
Yeah. And looking at his clothing, you do notice when he was handing you the glass, a ring that has Odin's symbol on it.
Alright. I drink.
You drink it. It's pretty good whiskey.
That's nice.
It burns your throat, of course. Whiskey.
Yeah, that's the point of whiskey.
Yes.
It keeps you warm inside.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too much.
But it's not too hard to handle. It's not.
I don't like chug it all down. I know. I may not drink, and I may never drink, but I know that whiskey is not something you just chug down.
Yeah.
You sip it.
But it's good. Let's go to whiskey. And
That's
what
good.
you had before at whatever that place was.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you return to the group, drinking your whiskey.
I was not an alcoholic until I got to this group, but here I am. Everything just got way worse when people entered it.
Yep. When you return to the group, you notice a few people start to head towards the larger tent where you know the carnies are at, and it seems like they're getting ready to perform now and do their show. Ismay kind of looks over, noticing people are starting to head, and go into the tent and looks over to you guys. It's like, would you like to watch the show?
Nothing else to do, so I suppose yes.
She smiles and starts walking over to the tent. Do all of you follow? Do some of you not want to participate and watch the show?
I'm following.
I go, yeah.
Is John still here? John!
I don't know.
He muted himself, but he didn't say he was going.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
I
Okay. So
think he's
you all, yeah. You all go into the tents. It takes a bit, but you soon find a pretty good seat to watch the show. And you notice that in the center of this stage where the performers are going to be at, you notice a kind of wired fence kind of set up, a little cage to kind of block certain things. You can assume with you, Bather and Ash, that seeing these creatures is probably for the dog dragon-like things. So, just in case.
Fair enough.
So you sit down, you wait a few minutes, and you see the torches begin to dim a little, some sort of magic effect happen, and you see a tiefling man suddenly appear. A smoke kind of flashes in the middle, and John died.
Damn.
But you see a tiefling man in a top hat, fancy clothing and stuff, and looks upon the crowd. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fantastic carnival. For tonight's performance, I do hope you enjoy. We have been practicing for quite a while for your amusement and entertainment. The first performance that we're going to have is my friend, the fire breather, perform of different juggling technique and fire breathing. And instead of walking off, you see him disappear again, and you see walk in is a red-skinned tiefling, black slicked back hair, and ram assortment of horns, and he's not wearing a shirt, just some baggy kind of monk-like pants as he walks out, and you see down to his feet, no shoes, you see hooves, and he walks out and starts to perform, doing different fire breathing techniques, and breathes out fire close to you guys, but it kind of heats you up rather than catching. You see he swallows the fire and tosses it into the air with these different fire sticks. And for a last kind of throw-off show, he actually ignites himself on fire. You don't see, looking at him, you don't see any pain washing over to his face, and after igniting himself, he is quickly extinguished by some water that develops above him and comes down, and that ends that performance. After a few performances, you notice the snake twin sisters, and they do an elegant dance kind of thing up a pole, and does a few what is it called? Where not tight ropes, but swinging around and catching each other. You see one of a minotaur picking up heavy things and throwing it up in the air and catching it again. And lastly, you see a green scaled dragonborn come out. And you see the two drakes accompanying him also coming out. And you see him give off orders in what Phaedra can understand is draconic. You hear him say jump, going through fire hoops, and get onto different equipments. So, roll a perception check.
Sorry, which one of us?
Ash.
Alright, I will do that. I've got to make sure I actually do the command right.
5.
5!
Okay. You're too much of paying attention to the show rather than anything else with these drakes kind of doing different tricks and all. A few kids that are in the crowd seems to be amazed to watch these small, like, dog-like dragons doing these, like, funny and cute little tricks. You do notice that if the dragons do kind of fall out of line, they kind of get whipped, as the bearer of the Dragonborn has a whip on him. Okay. Ismay kind of looks over to you, Phaedra, and looks a bit concerned and confused. You got a little something on your... And she kind of like points at her own mouth.
Yeah, I'm
She kinda...
sorry. And I just get up and leave.
She kind of looks concerned a little bit, but lets you go on. As you begin to leave, Phaedra, you hear something in Draconic that the Dragonborn says. One word, and you hear him say, attack. And you see the cages and all, and the Draconic ambush drakes knocks down and like slams into one of the one of the cages that are built up, and it easily gets knocked down with the might. And you see a few people get scared seeing this and start to get up and try to run away. And you see one of the drakes go and try to attack a person. Easy enough, clamping onto its leg and bringing it down to the floor, and digs into a person as the other drake attacks as well. And you see the Dragonborn man also looks shocked and scared and confused, and he runs.
I immediately turn around, run towards him, and
You're running towards the drake?
yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, yeah. So roll.
Oops, out of capital.
Hmm.
16.
16? Yeah. That's fine. So roll to attack. Well, aren't they supposed to make a save with the breath weapon?
1 second. Let me bring that up really quick.
Yeah.
I think it's. That's weird. It doesn't say. Oh, con. Okay.
Is a Constitution save?
Yeah, DC 11.
Okay. Is it a cone that you can hit 2 of them?
I think this one's a cone, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So it would hit both of them because they're close together as they maul and chomp into this person, killing this man. So I'll roll 1 save from the first Drake. 10. So that fails. Or 1d20 plus. And then a 13, so that one succeeds. So roll your damage for the breath weapon. 9.
Yep.
Okay, so it's on a success, it takes half.
Yeah, half damage on success.
Okay, so 9 rounded down. So what will that be half? So 4? Yeah. Yes, 4. So 1 takes 4 points of damage and 1 takes 9. Okay. And
yeah, it's a 15-foot cone, so yeah.
okay, yeah, that hits both of them. Okay, so yeah, you hurt these drakes and they kind of like rear back, and you also hit the man that they attacked. So he also takes well, okay. Let's see. He would have disadvantage on. Well, no, it's Constitution. It's not a Dexterity. 11, so that just succeeds. So he takes 4, but he's dead. He's gone. You just do melee more damage.
I mean, he just got attacked by 2 drakes. I don't know how how well he would have done anyways.
Yeah.
And a
And a dragonborn, yes.
Dragonborn. You see the drakes kind of like back away a bit and looks over to you and hisses at you. I need you guys to roll initiative.
How far? Yeah, okay. How far away from me are the drakes?
From you, I assure that you kind of like were sitting next to Phaedra.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so you're about 30 feet away from them.
Okay. Well, that's helpful.
You know, this is probably the first time you've ever seen Phaedra completely lose composure. Like, completely, like, in his eyes you can see, I want to kill these damn things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Understandable.
to roll for the flipping drakes, I forgot.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
You also have a
drakes.
job to do.
I need to write down the initiative.
9. Why am I only getting awful rolls today? I rolled a 4, and then I rolled a 5, and then for initiative I rolled a 9. Like, oh man.
Um.
Since... Oh yeah, you have
Yeah, I accidentally rolled in my chat. Do you want me to read?
Oh, no, I saw it.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Who has the higher dexterity between you and Jeanette?
My dex is a +2.
Okay, Jeanette.
No, plus
yours.
3.
Jeanette's
+3. Okay, Jeanette is first then.
Oh, fuck.
Unless the drakes roll higher than you. Let's notes. Give me my rolls. Dang it. What did they have? They have okay. R1.
No, is it just the drakes? Or...
Yeah, it's just the drakes.
Okay.
And
two
there's
of
two
them.
of them. Okay.
Well, one had a natural 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. At least they didn't roll that.
I mean, okay. One drake is like kind of the one that got badly damaged is like, oh no. And then the other one, 1, 3, 20. Okay. Okay, one of them does go first before you, Jeanette.
Natural 20.
No, a 19. A natural
Okay.
19. Okay. Equal to yeah. This one seems really mad and speed. The princess won't roll right now because she doesn't really have anything to fight with, so she's kind of just like stepping aback. She doesn't have a capability to fight these things. One drake is going to go first and attack Phaedra. So 1d20. Let me pull up the sheet. Hey, we actually got combat.
Yay!
Drake!
First time.
Yeah. I put okay. 7. I believe that misses. Oh wait, no, it's pack tactics. Hold on. So it has advantage because there's 2 of them. Advantage on roll. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty close to you. No, actually, they wouldn't be. Never mind. No pack tactics because a creature has to be within 5 feet. So, yeah, no. No pack tactics. So a 7 doesn't hit.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, no.
Ouch. Ouch. That's a really low roll. At least I'm not the only one doing that today. Oh, ouch.
Jeanette, your turn. The dog Drake is just going to growl at you as it misses.
Fuck. Blah blah blah. Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt? Isn't guiding bolt an automatic hit? Or no? Wait.
No, that's
okay.
magic missile. I have to roll to hit.
Yeah, okay. Roll to hit.
Time for wait for my roll to pull a haha. Not this time, bitch.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'm just gonna roll in bot commands rather than my private thing I have because natural
Hooray,
1.
Oh god.
Go and aim and shoot at one of the drakes, but you kind of goes a bit off and hits a person, so roll damage anyways.
Ah, son of a bitch. The
Oh,
drake scared
boy.
me. I wasn't expecting them to kind of kill people.
Do you think anyone
was like,
else
oh, shit.
was?
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
anyone else was?
I mean, I feel like you have something to do with this.
What?
What? Monster.
You have the monster. Who knows if these drakes are from the monster?
I really hope it doesn't have that much power. I really hope it doesn't.
Quick question: is Phaedra the? Oh my god! Yeah, you could. This is a random pedestrian person. You kill them. This is a civilian. You kill them.
I just like my face just drops like, oh fuck.
You aim and fire your guiding bolt, and you hit a woman, and she quickly hits her head against one of the seats and is not moving.
Fucking Christ!
As she gets fired.
I just like slowly just drop down from my seat. Like I haven't gotten up yet. I'm just like, oh.
Slides down awkwardly.
Yeah.
Ragnar, will you like roll a perception for me real quick?
If you even
I know you're like kind of on a date or some shit like that, but what?
Because the Sapphire Riches isn't that far from the festival.
How much?
How roll? Oh,
literally
yeah,
just pulled,
perception.
hey,
Hold on, I have to
hey,
go
hey,
to your
hey.
character sheet.
Shit roll, but like when you roll damage, I'm gonna make you like roll like literally almost max roll.
It's like it kills a civilian. It's just like any other creature. No, civilians
Nah.
all the damage.
If I
Yeah.
I'm gonna I bet you if I hit the Drake with my next one, it's gonna be just like 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay. What was it? Perception. You have a +3. Yeah, you had a +3. I was like thinking that. 21.
Oh!
Enjoying your little quote unquote date. You with your hearing and all, you hear terrified screams in the distance, and people just screaming and yelling and shouting and scared. Let me see if your date hears this too. Oh yeah, she hears this as well, and kind of looks very concerned. And looks over at you and is like, "Do you hear that as well?"
Yes, I do. And I think I know who it is.
Yes, we should probably go and see what's going on.
yeah, I think for the best.
And they get up, you two get up, and you're kind of like it was in the middle of your meal, and just kind of run out, without paying. I mean, okay, he kind of like throws like 3 silver on the table and runs out. Looking over to the festival that's going on, you see people running out screaming. You see children also running and screaming. And are you making your way over there? I know.
Yes.
I'm calling him Jackal. Jackal goes over and runs to that direction. Jeanette, I think that ends your turn, unless you want to move or do anything else, or just cower and in shame and guilt.
for murdering a person.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
John?
it wouldn't be murder, it would be manslaughter.
Shut up.
Because it's involuntary. Actually,
I'm gonna hand the princess the daggers. Like, if anyone gets close to you, stop them. And then just slowly just slide down.
Okay, she takes the daggers like thank you. Phaedra,
No
your turn.
bro.
Well,
Hey Ash, you wanna share some alcohol?
Just hand you the whiskey here. Here, you'll get used to it.
well,
Like I have coffee in one hand and just a cup of whiskey in the other.
well, since that
Oh
one
no.
passed spectacularly.
Yeah.
Um,
You watch as a person die. Yeah.
No, my.
You see a woman die as well from Jeanette.
That could have gone better.
I'm aiming for the one I already hurt. Make a 13 con save.
Con save? Okay. 1d20. 13. So he succeeds. Yep.
Well, that didn't work.
Was it just for one of them?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just
Okay.
a cantrip.
Okay. It like shakes off whatever effect you were trying to throw at it and growls at you, ready to like attack you again. It looks like.
Well, what you would see is probably it shake, and then all of a sudden a bunch of bugs just fly off of it.
Yeah.
Infestation.
Ah. Yeah. It doesn't affect. Anything else?
That was a full action, so. And I was within 30 feet for that. No, 15 feet for that cone, so.
Mhm. The dog made its way over closer to you. It's like right in front of you now, so if you back away, it will get an attack of opportunity.
You know what? It missed last time, so...
So you're gonna move away?
I'm gonna move back as close to the others as I can.
Okay, so it does snap at you and tries to hit you. That's a natural 1. It goes to snap at you and kind of loses balance and hits its head against one of the seatings. Just taking 1 point of damage.
Oh my, that makes me nervous for my rolls.
I just look at
Even more nervous.
Just think, wow, they're as lucky as us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm backing up my full 30 feet as close to the others as I can.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
You go. So that ends your turn. Ash, it's your turn to go.
Okay. I want to use my movement to pretty much go where Phaedra was. So pretty much just swap places. And then... Okay.
See it like the Drake kind of shakes its head, like kind of blurred vision a little bit from getting hit by one of the seats, and sees you come up and just growls at you a little.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't have my shield right now because it's on my back. But I do have my sword. My shield's on my back, so it won't. Would that do anything? That wouldn't do anything for my AC. So.
No.
So that sucks, but
yeah.
My sword is just a draw away, which I believe drawing a weapon is what, bonus action?
Yes, it is.
And so I draw my weapon and then I rolled a hit. So
okay, go ahead, roll a hit.
Unfortunately, I can't do what I wanted because it's not drawn already. But you know,
it's fine. Next time, it was a surprise, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, please. I did it wrong.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yep.
A +5. Wow. Hit 16. That does hit. Roll damage.
Oh yes. Okay. I was so nervous.
No. Okay. They don't really have high ACs. These are like half a challenge rating creature.
That's okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw anything too big like a Blasculus.
Like a basilisk, or like an interdimensional demon creature that's been chasing you for your entire life. What is that? It's a 11. Oh, that's a max roll. That's a max roll damage. Yes. Okay, 11 damage.
I'm trying to do math. I'm sorry. So that one didn't get too much damage, like hit onto it, unlike the other one. That is my camera. I want my calculator, please. Just give me
why is simple math the hardest thing to do in D&D?
Yes. Okay. The Drake that you just hit looks pretty badly damaged. It's kind of like heavy breathing and stuff, and you see like a huge slash against the back of it as you attack. But it's still holding on. Okay. Does that end your turn?
That will. Yeah, that's everything I can do. Yeah.
Okay. The other Drake.
Literally every action that I used except for free.
Yeah. The other Drake comes up to you, moving. How much movement does this thing have? Oh, okay, it does. Okay, easily enough, it moves up to you and attacks you. And since that Drake is right next to you, it has advantage.
Okay.
20.
Fear.
Fear. Oh wait, I forgot to describe this. Once you attack the Drake, you hear static in your ears, kind of loudly, and kind of looking at the corner of your eyes, you see someone drop dead and slash marks over it, and then...
I know.
then
Okay.
yeah, and then after that one drops dead, you see another one drop dead, and another one. So 3 drops dead in that one round of yours.
Okay.
So yeah, that Drake comes up to you and attacks you. And because of pack tech, it has advantage. AVD. 13. Oh, wait, that didn't work as I wanted. I need to just re-roll it, I guess. 20 plus 21.
20. Oh god, yeah. Well, you think that hit?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. Okay. 3 points of damage.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Yeah. That ends its turn. That's it's the other Drake's turn, and since you're in range with it, it's going to attack you with advantage. 1d20.
I'm a paladin. This is the point of my existence.
Yeah.
To take hits so that other people don't have to.
There you go. That's the right command. 22. That hits. Or 1d20. No. That's not the damage. 2 points of damage. So in total, 5 points of damage on you.
All right.
It attacked you. That ends its turn. Ragnar, you're running to, and you see the location is the tent area. And you run inside and you see these 2 dog-like drakes attacking your friends. I need you to roll an initiative so I can see what turn order you're on.
Mm-hmm.
So your initiative is a +3.
+3, okay. You said +3, right?
Up using the...
Yes, +3. 21. So you.
I keep getting
What's your dexterity? Is a 14. What's its dexterity? It's also okay. It's a 15. So the Drake goes before you. Ragnar. 21. Okay. You have to wait your turn. Actually, okay, you run in. You don't have. Did you take out your weapons? You have a long sword. You have spells, and you can just punch it or bite it if you want.
Just punch it. Smack it like an insane person.
There's one Drake that has a huge slash across its back, and it's breathing heavily, and the other Drake is kind of pretty fine, just holding on.
I'm gonna take my longsword out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the one who has the slash on his back.
Okay, you have
Take it
a
out of its
+3.
misery. I'm just gonna take it out of its misery.
Okay. You have a +3 to hit for your longsword, and you have to get it's a 5 feet range, so you have to get close to it.
Oh, right.
Alright.
I forgot.
So I need to roll.
Yes.
E. And so again a 3, right? +3.
Yep. +3.
Mm-hmm.
Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. 10. That does not hit.
Yeah.
You go over and charge towards it, and you kind of lose your footing a little bit as you're charging, and just it goes wide as you try to slash at it, and it kind of looks over and jumps a little bit to the side and growls at you. I don't think there's any spells that you can do as a bonus action that you have. Check. Action. 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 Yeah, there's no bonus action spells you have.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, you can do Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action.
Oh, shit.
Yourself or a creature within 6 feet gains inspiration for 10 minutes.
Let's fucking do that.
Once per short rest of bonus, you can make it. You can either do Bardic Inspiration or Hungry Jaw. But that mainly gives you, you gain temporary hit points. So you want to do Bardic Inspiration?
Sure.
Okay, who are you giving inspiration to? You see Ash is the one kind of handling the combat. Phaedra in the back. Jeanette kind of slumped down, hiding, it looks like.
Fuck
Poor
no.
That is
Jeanette.
accurate, yes.
Poor Jeanette.
You see Ismay kind of
Card
holding
being
a
good.
dagger, kind of close to her, in case, like, something happens. Jackal is kind of shocked and stuff, and, like, not knowing what's going on and what's happening, and just see these, like, 2 dog dragon things, like, attacking.
I'm trying to think who needs it the most right now.
What is... Check attack rolls or saving throw.
Sure, anyone who's in the front line.
Ash is. Ash is
Yeah.
attacking. Okay, so Ash, you hear, kind of, a strung being, what's it called? You hear a tune being played a tiny bit, and you look over and you see Ragnar come in just in time, to help in this combat, and you
Nice.
have inspiration.
Nice.
So
I'm
you have
inspired.
a... Yes, you are inspired by this lizard. So you have a ability check on a... Ability checks, attack rolls, or saving throw, and you just add a 1d4 for the next 10
Alright.
minutes.
Cool.
That ends Ragnar's turn. Jeanette, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Hello.
Okay.
We'll
John-
try to
John?
hit it again.
Wow.
You know how those cheap dinosaurs you make?
Yes.
Yeah, you can actually sell those.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Okay.
I think like $40.
Mm-hmm. That does, which one are you aiming for? The one that's barely
The weaker one, yeah.
the weaker one? Yeah, okay.
Fuck
So roll.
tactics. There's a spin.
14? How do you want to kill this one?
I'm just like lying on the floor and I'm like just like I'm just like and like finger gun it and then it fucking shoots it.
Okay, yeah, it goes down and dies. So that one's gone and on the floor and dead.
Hooray! I did it.
That ends your turn, I believe, unless you want to move or
Yeah.
cower or cry.
I mean, has someone been hit? Or...
Crying is crying a free action?
Crying is a free action.
Yeah.
Has anyone been hit?
Me.
Ash has, yeah.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
I mean, not
I can't
much.
really
It's
do
5 health, but
Yeah, not
Yeah,
much.
So.
I mean we're low level, so I guess that's a little bit more, but more than normal. But it's still not much.
Okay,
I got a check of ability. I'll do it next turn.
Okay.
That's my turn, yeah.
alright, Phaedra, your turn. There's one dragon, Drake.
Okay. Okay, let's see what I have here. Where is that?
Also, Ash, the static does not fade. I will let you know that.
Oh boy. Everyone's favorite bud has just showed up.
Yeah, because there's chaos.
Our best friend.
Our best friend, the demon.
The team. Yay! We're all here.
The demon.
The group's all here.
Okay, Duck. Question for my spear here. It has a 1d6 and a 1d8. Is that one-handed and two-handed, or is that like just holding it?
I think it's holding and throwing.
Okay, so the d8 would be throwing it then.
Yes.
Okay, so
No, because longsword it has like a D8 and then a 1D10,
yeah.
but you don't throw. Can you hold a longsword with two? Okay, I'll say it's two-handed. So one is two-handed and one is one hand.
Okay.
Which makes sense if you like have a shield and
yeah,
stuff.
longsword has the has the versatile
Yes.
property. I just checked because I had it on in my character.
Mm-hmm.
I also am using a longsword, so
Well,
Yes.
Spear,
Yeah.
So
oh, I don't know about that.
that has versatile too. So
Okay. Nice.
I think it's two-handed or one-handed, depends on how you attack.
okay.
Do you have your shield out or no? Because I think that's like what.
Yeah, that's what determines whether you can use one-handed or two for that. Wonder if I have a. There's only one left, right?
Yes, there's one left.
Yeah, I don't want to use that then. Yeah, that won't work. So I am just going to use one-handed since I have my shield out.
Okay.
So
Roll to hit.
I need to dice spot. $12.
12. You go and try to stab at it, but it jumps to the side. You barely miss.
Okay.
Oh, well, you do miss. You barely hit it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Seeing if I have any spells that are a bonus action, which I don't think I do, but
Well, nice to see.
nope, I don't. So that's
Nope.
pretty much it.
Okay. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Ash, it's your turn.
The only
Okay.
thing I'm gonna say is like right before
Rolling. The other. I'm assuming. Okay, so both of them attacked me, so both of them are in melee range still, correct? Oh well, one of them's dead, but the one that's living that also hit
Yes,
me.
it is in melee range. It's 5 feet in front of you. Yep. It's right in front of you.
It's in melee range. Am I deafened? I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I deafened myself. Okay.
Oh.
It is though, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
just one thing
Just-
before turn, you'll probably
Yes.
just hear Phaedra mutter that Dragonborn is dead.
Okay. Yeah, you do hear that, Ash, because Phaedra's right behind you.
Okay. I'm not even going to bother doing that because I don't think it'll be worth it. So I'm just going to roll to hit again.
Okay, go ahead.
So
You get a d6 added to
right,
attacks. Yep.
along with and then so 16.
Yep, that does hit.
That
Roll
hits?
damage.
Okay. Eight.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
It is still up.
Okay.
Heavy breathing. Seems like it's pretty close to death's door. That ends your turn?
Yep.
Okay, as it ends your turn, you look over to another side, a completely different side of the room than where
Of
those
course.
3 bodies were, and you see 3 go down again. You see 2 males and a child go down.
Oh.
Yep. And yeah, that ends your turn. It is no, that Drake is still up. The one on top is dead. Okay. I need to remember what order. So the Drake in front of you is gonna attack you and bite.
Alright.
20. Natural 20.
Okay, well,
That does.
that's gonna hurt more.
Yeah. So R. Oh no, exclamation point. R 2d6 plus 2. 8 points of damage.
8.
Yep.
Alright. And as a reaction to that, I want to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So make me a dexterity saving throw while I dock that 8 health.
Okay. 1d20. Ooh, yes. 14.
That passes, but you still take half damage, so...
Yep.
Oh, what am I doing?
Isn't that spell, it erupts in flames or something?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
It takes, momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
2 points.
Oh! Sorry, I did that wrong, didn't I? Because it just...
Yeah, I just roll again.
It looks like it just counted how many dice there are. It didn't roll it.
Yeah.
6?
And then I'll just do it again because it rolls 2, so...
Oh, okay.
Okay. 6 plus 9, math. 15 divided by 2. 7? 7 damage. 7 fire. Probably not great against a Drake, but
Let me actually, speaking of that, let me check. No, okay, never mind. But yeah, it is barely holding on. It's still up.
It's got like 1 health, doesn't it?
Yep, it does.
Oh man.
Ragnar, your turn. See this thing barely holding on.
Alright.
Poke it and it will die.
Just go over there and punch it.
You know what? I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna go punch it.
Okay,
Do it.
roll the hit.
If you hit, then this will be the most amazing kill ever.
I don't know if it would be amazing, but she's a punch.
Punch a Drake. Punch the Drake. Ragnar, the Drake puncher.
Ragnar, Drake Puncher.
I swear if you get a natural 20... Oh my god, almost a natural 20! That hit, you don't roll damage, it's like 2 points of bludgeoning. It dies. How do you want it?
Dead.
Do you just go over and like sock it in the side of the face?
Yes.
Okay, you walk over and you see Ragnar walk over and reel back, going to punch it and just sock it into the side of the face, and you see it fall over and die.
I'm just gonna do a little gentle kick, like to make sure it's dead.
It's dead? Like, yeah.
Dead.
Is it dead? Like,
That ends initiative, and you see, noticing people. The tent is now clear. The last remaining people kind of finally got out, but there is 2 men, a child, 2 children, also on the other side, and a woman that are dead, and another woman that Jeanette killed, and a man that the Drakes killed. So in total, 8 people died.
8 people died. Well, it could have been a lot more than 8.
Yeah, it could have been if
It could have been a hell of a lot more than 8 if we had not been present.
And
Yep.
yeah.
I was gonna say that thing is having a good buffet right now. Just eating those people.
You can have it for in the morning.
It's like, yes, buffet.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you wish to do?
I'm not
I'm gonna
sheathing
give
my
up.
weapon. I am actually. I am unholstering my shield just in case.
I have my spear and shield out.
I'm gonna get up and walk over to Ash. And
Ash, you don't hear the ringing anymore. It's gone.
Okay. I'm not safe yet.
what are you trying to do, bro?
I'm never safe.
I'm just gonna say to everyone, find that Dragonborn.
I'm gonna use my warlock ability.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll three sixes. And I'm gonna... Hold on, let me do... I'm gonna laugh if this is really low.
What are you doing as a warlock?
As a celestial, I have a heal pool. So I can spend a certain amount of dice and then give people health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think Ash is the only one that took damage throughout that fight.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Ash, and the way I do it is I kiss him on the cheek, and then afterwards, like, don't look into it. And just walk away.
I just look at you like, why the fuck? And then just like look down. It's like, oh, I'm not bleeding.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Like,
Fair enough.
I'll accept it.
It's like, I am no longer bleeding. This is acceptable.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that
So-
actually all the way back up to full health.
Heck yeah.
Bob.
So with all the shouting and stuff, and a few minutes pass a little bit, and you don't really hear much more screaming. The tent is completely deserted. And
I leave the tent.
Okay, you leave the tent.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Shocked at what Phaedra looks like right now.
What do they look like?
A face of absolute pure rage.
Yes. Who's the last one coming out of the tent?
Well, as soon as the battle ended, I'm running after that Dragonborn. I don't care.
Okay, so Phaedra's the first one out, then Ash. Ismay goes out, and Jackal also leaves. So it's Jeanette and Ragnar. Who's the first one? Who's the last one to leave?
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeanette, being the last one out of the tent, looking over at the bodies that wasn't caused by anyone, that just randomly dropped dead, you hear crunching, and it hears like something's consuming these bodies as you watch it, as flesh begins to tear off, and you see it starts to like eat off the face of the child.
Alright, time to carry baby me as a distraction.
Baby meat.
After seeing that start to happen, I'm just gonna kind of speed out.
Okay,
It's like, I've already killed someone on accident. I don't need to see this shit right now.
Yep.
This is bull.
Seeing that, quick, roll a wisdom save a little bit.
What if I just, like, don't want to?
Do you not want to?
No, I'm rolling.
Okay.
Do you want to just auto fail?
Do you want to explode?
Do you want to explode?
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
Damn.
It's fine, you've probably seen worse.
I mean, I did kill someone today. I kind of blocked out of everything at the moment.
Yeah. Killed someone. Alright, you quickly go out. Phaedra, roll a perception check for me to find the Dragonborn.
22.
22. Quickly enough, you kind of seeing most of the circus people kind of get stuff gathered up, and not not really leave, but just kind of get stuff like gather up to kind of have a safe place while this happens. If I'm correct, only Phaedra knows Draconic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Ragnar knows the Draconic, but he wasn't there. Okay, Ragnar knows Draconic, but he wasn't there. Okay. After searching for a bit, you do notice the green dragonborn kind of sitting down and looking down. What do you do?
I'm going up to him and putting my spear right at his throat.
So you kind of lift up his head a bit, and he looks a bit shocked and stuff and glares at you. Roll a wisdom check.
Just check.
Yeah, just a check. Alexa, stop.
7.
7? Okay, you don't... You see kind of a emblem kind of on his shoulder that's kind of faded a bit, and it looks similar to your tribe. Kind of like tribal markings of it. And he looks at you. Give me a second. He looks at you confused, like he doesn't recognize you. He doesn't know who you are, and he just glares at you as like, what is the meaning of this?
I'm just gonna stare at him right in the eyes and just in Draconic say, why?
Alexa, stop! God, man. Sorry. Turn that off. Turn that down. He speaks in Draconic to you. To watch others suffer.
Do it. Stab him.
Wow. Now I wish I didn't use that breath weapon.
You see, I will let you know, you see the corner of his mouth start to drip a bit.
Don't even think about it. I can see what you're doing.
He doesn't say anything to you, but you see the dripping on the mouth.
Doesn't slow.
Oh, it slows a little bit. Actually, roll intimidation.
Surprisingly, I'm actually decent at that.
Surprisingly.
17.
17? The dripping does slow, and he kind of leans back a little bit, but can't really because he's back against the cart that was holding the drink.
I'm going to try to follow Phaedra, by the way.
Phaedra was the first one out.
I know, yeah. Just kind of looking around, like, where the fuck did they go?
Okay, roll perception then to see if you can find.
Oh god.
Like a full-on run to fight.
I know, yeah. I was
Well, you
I was
know
not until I saw you, and then I was like, oh, I should probably move.
The DC won't be too high because you do know he's going after the Dragonborn, so you do know.
Yeah, the DC might not be too high, but that's a 5.
Yeah, okay, you can't. It will take you a minute.
Okay.
It will take you a minute. You do know he's in this current area.
At least I roll high when I'm in combat.
Yeah, at least you roll high when doing that. Yeah, the dripping
You fool,
does slow.
You just had to say something about that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But the dripping does slow, and he kind of like backs away a tiny bit. But the cart cage that was holding the drakes is blocking his way to move back.
Just gotta say to him, so you like torture, do you?
Doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna stab him in the arm.
Roll to hit. It wouldn't be advantage, but just roll a hit because he's kind of prepared for you to attack him.
Nah, probably not.
6. Nope, 6 does not hit him. He kind of like jerks away a tiny bit. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 18. Oh wait. Yep. 18. That's weird. Rhythm being weird. I think even on a success, it takes half damage.
Breath weapon, yeah.
Half damage. What's the damage rolled for the?
You're the. That one's the same type as me, right?
No, what's the damage?
2d6 for.
2d6. Okay. 6. Plus anything or no?
No.
Okay. 9 halved, so 4. 4 points of damage to you as he was charging his breath weapons, and as you attacked, he shot it at you, and he's gonna get up and run. He's booking it.
All right.
Do I see that or no?
Yeah, I say it'd be a long time. You see a green dragonborn running, and you see Phaedra kind of covered in.
I bolt after that dragonborn.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever order we're doing this, the next thing I'm doing is spike growth under him. So.
Okay.
Okay. How far away from me is him? Is the dragonborn?
You're about 25 feet away from trying to get him.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw!
Please.
D20.
Please. Damn it!
Yeah.
So, damn it. No.
He's a good dragonborn.
No, he's an evil dragonborn, that's what you mean. He's skilled. You mean he's skilled. He's not good, he's skilled.
Yes. He's skilled. Yes. So that doesn't work. He shrugs off whatever you were trying to use magic wise. Yeah, I would have guessed.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna need a lot more drinks after this.
He continues to run. He runs 30 feet. So you're currently... Phaedra, you're 60 feet away from him. You would have to move if you want to get closer.
I have a 150-foot range for this.
Yep.
And
okay, yeah, so...
20-foot circle. So... I'm putting it, like... right as he's stepping down, that's the first spot that he hits the spike growth.
Yes. Okay.
So in front, so the center is in front of him 20 feet, so
yes.
He has to run either all the way through it or, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Change direction somehow to avoid.
Yeah.
The only thing is it's camouflaged to look like any natural ground.
Does he have to make a save? What does he have to make?
Against your spell save DC.
Dexterity, I'm assuming.
That's weird. It doesn't say which.
It's spike growth.
Yeah,
come on.
Because it doesn't say in the actual spell itself when I.
No, it's just when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay, he steps into it, make a damage roll because he steps 5 feet into it without noticing.
Ow, my legs. Fuck.
And when he takes the damage, he's going to see what it is.
6.
6 points of damage. All right. He's going to check around, seeing why he's getting hurt. He doesn't have a +5. He has a +3 to wisdom. He doesn't know why.
Yes.
And he's going to be very confused and kind of just continue running. So
Spell works for me.
I know.
Ash, I don't know if you notice like pain that he's in, or I don't know. How would you tell?
I mean, I saw him stop to check the ground.
Yeah. Okay. He's checked the ground.
So,
yeah. So
can I then also check the ground?
yeah, you can check the ground.
Okay.
But he's gonna continue running.
I really hope that. Yeah.
Just remember when you move, it is difficult terrain too.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So half speed, half movement.
Half speed. Yeah.
Check the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Perception.
No, it's
20.
Oh yeah, it's 20. Yeah, you see that there's like spikes and all like entangled, and you see this dragonborn running straight into it, not knowing what the heck is going on.
Okay.
And you probably just put my hand out behind the dragonborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to walk around the spikes and go like in front of where he's going. Because if it's difficult terrain, and even if we both have the same movement speed, he'll be moving half, and I'll be moving.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be, dashing.
Yeah. Phaedra, are you making your way over to behind him? Because there are kind of carts like blocking the left and right side of them, so it's like Ash, what you would need to do is go between the carts, like, and make your way around that way.
I'm just staying directly behind him.
Okay.
As long as I don't end up in the thorns, but in front of him before he gets out, then I am okay with that.
Yeah, you can easily do that. He does stop at like the middle, so Phaedra, roll another damage for him because he continues trudging through it, very confused.
If he moved up to the center, and it's for every 5 feet that he moves, it's a lot of damage.
Another 3.
3. How wide is the?
20. I believe it's 20 foot.
20. So
radius.
No, he only moves 2 times because that's 10 in half. So he's in the center now.
Right.
Yes. So
yeah,
he's in the
20 foot
center.
radius, so it's 40 feet long.
So he's in the center right now, and he noticed you cutting him off and in front of him, and he looks behind him and knows Phaedra and looks to the left of the right, and there's carts there, and he's trapped.
Yep.
And he's just kind of standing there, and you see him. You notice on his back, Phaedra, that he had a great axe, and he pulls it out and holds it with both of his hands, and kind of just like, kind of ready.
I have my shield.
Well, I do have another spell that's not concentration, so.
Okay.
Con 13.
Have to make a Constitution save.
Yep, con save.
I'm really low on spells. I can't do much else.
Alright.
Okay.
I got 2 natural ones in a row.
Well, I mean.
What?
Well, alright. I guess that's not gonna. I'll just have to do it. It is.
What spell are you casting?
Infestation.
Oh.
1d6.
So
Do that.
takes 9 points. He took 9 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
10 points. He's still standing.
Yep, now he's covered in parasitic insects.
You see him like kind of like look and stuff, and like pats his like shoulders to try to get them off, and try to smush them a little bit. And he looks over at you, Ash, glaring at you.
I continue to have my shield and sword ready.
Let me do real quick something. Natural 20. Okay. He looks at you and makes eye contact with you, and roll a wisdom check for me.
Oh god.
Not a save or anything, just a straight up wisdom check.
But still, wait. Oh! Oh, it's not a save, right.
Yeah, it's not a save, it's just a straight up wisdom.
14.
14. Can't really read anything off of him. But he kind of looks at you and pauses, like, you hear it too, don't you?
I hear lots of things every day.
He snaps and growls at you. It's like, don't play dumb with me. You hear the static, don't you?
I hear, once again, many things. It comes from many sources. And I guarantee you, more than just you and I hear it. Others have heard it too.
So you understand the sacrifices I had to make.
I very well might be the result of a sacrifice another made. That does not make me willing to your cause, whatever that may be.
He kind of looks over to the side, and another cart. And you just see him charge over to it and try to ram into it to knock it over. It seems to be like not too much of a big giant cart, but a medium-sized cart. Make more damage rolls, Phaedra, for the spike growth. Make it one more.
Just one more?
Yeah.
6.
Points. So 10, 16. Okay. 12. You see it like kind of like budge over a little bit, but doesn't get like knocked over to where he can like climb on top of it and escape. And
He's not
seeing that it didn't work.
Yeah, he's not out of the spike.
He's not out of it. He's not.
Okay.
No, he's not out of it. He can't get out of it unless he topples a cart over and goes on top.
Okay.
But he, seeing that it didn't topple over like he expected it to be, he looks over at you, Phaedra, and glares.
Oh, I forgot about something with that infestation.
Uh-huh.
The person moves in a random direction for 5 feet.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Right.
Is it like what?
Roll a d4. 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, 4 is west. That's what the spell literally says.
1.
Yep.
So north?
Yep.
Yeah, so he moves through to Ash, and make more spike growth damage. He's at 16 right now, okay. 17, 18, 19, 20. 21.
Mhm.
He's still standing, but he's kind of breathing heavily. And he like glares at you, Phaedra. And he's like, I had to make the sacrifice to protect my own.
That is
That
exactly
creature that-
That's exactly why I left my own, so I wouldn't have to do that shit. Yes, I know that symbol on your cloak.
Is on his shoulder.
Or whatever.
Like a painting kind of thing.
On your shoulder.
He pauses for a minute. It's like, you're the one that ran away. Abandon the tribe. For what? Protection over a dumb forest?
For not being a slave from a damn lizard.
He's gonna try to ram into the cart again.
Oh boy, more damage? Or no? Probably not, if he's...
If it's
Oh,
in
because
the
he
same
moved-
spot, yeah.
If he's in the same spot and he's just ramming it again, then...
Yeah, okay, so... 19. So yeah, he rams into the cart and you see it topple over.
Okay.
And he climbs onto it.
Wisdom save again, hopefully?
Alright. 1d20 plus 3. 6. No, that fails.
Fuck yeah!
You know what? Approach.
Yeah, approach! Approach.
You see, as he like goes to climb over the cart that just toppled over, his you see him stiff for a minute, and his mind kind of goes blank as he hears this command, and approaches you. Roll damage, Phaedra, as he goes back into the spike group. He was at 21, 22, 23, 24. He is looking very bad.
Oh, man. We're literally killing with a rose bush. And the thing is, if he moves back, he also takes more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So...
he approaches you and takes damage, and the effect kind of ends, and he snaps out of it, and
yeah,
looks
he
at
moves,
you.
shortest and most direct route ending its turn if it moves within 5 feet of you.
Yes.
So he's like right in front of me.
Yeah, he looks at you and glares.
Can I roll to hit?
Yeah, you can roll to hit.
Okay. I am, before I,
Moving.
before I do this, I am going to declare it non-lethal.
Okay,
Just like, if I can.
you can.
So. Oop. I'm so nervous right now. I'm assuming Bardic Inspiration has worn off. Fuck.
Yeah, it has, and that does not hit, as it kind of like, as you go, are you swinging with your longsword or what?
Yeah.
Or punch? Okay, you swing with
Swing
your
with
longsword,
longsword,
and he kind of like, rears back a little bit, but doesn't like fall back or anything, more into the spike growth. Actually, let me see a dexterity saving throw. Or a dexterity save, at least. 18, yeah, he doesn't fall back. Since he's within reach of you, he goes and swings his great axe at you.
Okay.
1d20.
I do have my shield this time, so...
Yes. 17.
That does not hit.
Okay. You bashes against your shield as you raise it up, and sparks kind of skid off from his axe. Yeah, he's just angry and attacking. And he's not moving because he's like, ugh.
Yeah. I want to roll the hit again, I guess.
Sure, Phaedra, what are you typing?
Yeah, Phaedra's not doing anything.
It still is not doing it. Wow.
Oh, man.
13.
Con 13? Okay. 1d20. 3. Oh no, it fails anyways.
Oh my.
That wasn't his constitution, it's like a +2, but it fails anyways. So it would have been a 4.
Oh my.
You take 1 point of damage and you move.
He falls. He falls. Anyways, he falls.
Okay.
He's unconscious. He's not dead. He's unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, if he's unconscious, I'm gonna cancel the spike growth.
Okay. It dissipates away.
Right.
Jeanette, Ragnar, are y'all just running away, or were you trying to find your friends, or?
Walk of shame back to the tower.
You go.
Also, to be fair, I don't know. I'm not aware about the whole killing the green guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking if you would if you would have followed them or not. Ragnar, did you follow the group, or are you going back to the tower as well? Ismay and Jackal is going to the tower.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the tower too.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Okay, just check it on you three.
Gently
See what y'all are
patting Jeanette's back in the walk of shame.
Walk of shame.
I'm
Walk of shame.
too, so.
Okay, you take out your rope and begin to tie him. Roll a performance. Oh well.
I was gonna say that while he's doing that, I keep him in a headlock so that if he wakes up, I can just squeeze and he's out again.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. Phaedra, roll a performance check to see how well you can tie if it's durable.
Oh, yeah, your part. Oh, you didn't kill it. I mean, you called it.
8.
I even have a
It seems pretty durable.
I even have a +3 to it. And I still got it.
Mm-hmm. It seems pretty durable.
Yep. Okay.
It's okay.
You know what?
Well, so...
I actually have a second rope on me.
Okay, you want to tie his
And
feet?
I have a rope on me.
Well, the second one is a silk one that's not quite as durable, so...
What you mean?
So you want to take...
Silk is super, like, there's a reason why people made ropes out of it.
Okay, so you're going to use the silk rope to tie?
I'm using the hempen one and the silk one because I do not
Okay.
want him leaving.
Okay, so you tied his arms together, and you go down and start to begin to tie his legs together. Roll another performance. 17? This one looks more confident than the other.
As long as his legs.
At least he's not running anywhere.
Yeah, silk rope tends to be stronger than hempen rope.
Yes.
I just googled it and it says right there. Oh, that's actually a Dungeons and Dragons thread too. So yeah, I just looked it up and the first thing that comes up: hemp rope versus silk rope, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep. Okay, so what do you think, Ash? Just bring him back to the tower? Have a little bit of one-on-one? Or more like 5-on-1?
I would prefer it somewhere that was more difficult to just walk out of.
Well, there's
And considering he's a dragonborn.
There's a basement to the tower.
Use the rope hang him. Oh no.
Is there now?
Yes, there is. I was planning on using it for a little bit of training, but
Well, you happen to have, unfortunately, been the tester of his breath weapon. What kind is it? I'm not very well versed in that sort of thing.
poison.
At least it's not acid.
Very true.
Let's go then.
So you're who's picking up the Dragonborn to take?
I'll pick him up.
Easy enough. He's kind of heavy due to his strength and body built, but easy enough. You pick him up and begin to walk back to the tower. A few minutes while you're walking through the festival a little bit to get to the tower. You notice.
Kind of going around like alleyways, sort
Yeah,
of thing, like bring a whole through the center.
Yeah.
No, I know, but through the like tents and stuff, you can kind of like there's like they're not like clustered together. There's like an opening. You do see some guards investigating around and seeing what the heck happened here. Yeah, so easy enough. You don't get stopped by any guards with the route that you're taking, and you make your way back to the tower.
I might ask someone to go and explain, but I don't know who would be capable of doing that besides Phaedra, and Phaedra has more questions that I need answered. So, yeah.
They probably have the circus people to ask.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So you make your way back to the tower. Nothing's stopping you. No guards is stopping to investigate you. Actually, roll a stealth check. Because that makes more sense.
Oh no. Oh no.
With your plans of, I'm not gonna say it because I might jinx you guys. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Just don't.
We'll see what happens.
The problem is because of the armor I'm wearing. Yes, I do. I have.
And your bardic inspiration is gone.
Yeah.
If I know that we're going to be stealthing a little bit, I'll give you guidance so you have a +4, a D4.
Okay.
Because you guys do notice the guards, so.
Yeah. Of course.
I just put dis at the end. DIS.
Yes, DIS.
And then the D4 is not gonna help.
I tried to help.
Might get
What? 7?
Seven sevens. Lucky number, but not lucky for you guys.
No.
Not lucky
If
enough.
it was 77, that would be great. But here we are.
So you're trying to sneak through with this, holding this dragonborn, this heavy
Not
dragonborn.
suspiciously.
Not suspiciously. And
Or trying not to be suspicious.
a guard takes notice as they see you two try to leave this area and makes his way over and is like, hey, nope, get back over here.
Hey,
Got a few questions.
you can't stay on there all night.
Yeah, I know, it's almost, we're wrapping it out.
You got to get the little ones up in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they got to pick them up.
Oh, okay. Alright. But yeah, a guard stops you guys.
Yeah.
And you notice the dragonborn.
And I turn around and I walk towards him. I'm not just gonna
Ignore him. Phaedra, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna stay behind Ash.
Okay, so you stop but keep a distance.
What kind of questions do you have?
First question is, why are you holding a dragonborn?
Phaedra. You know Dragonborn. I don't. I don't know what he said or what he did, but I know that you do, evidently, because you were looking for him, so.
Well, unfortunately, it appears that this one sent those 2 dragon things on the crowd.
And evidently, when we confronted him about it, he was rather hostile.
Right. Well, since he is, what you said, the one that confronted the drakes to attack, we would like to take him into custody, rather, whatever you're doing with him. So, we'll take him off your hands. And he...
We have questions for him that I doubt would fit your investigation. I understand, but once we are done with him, I assure you he will be both alive and capable of speaking. Please, just give us...
And possibly more willing to speak.
Yes, just give us a few hours, at most.
Roll persuasion. Just a straight
Okay.
one, because you seem suspicious. And
Tied up dragonborn.
Well, my persuasion's pretty high, actually, so I'm not...
Why jinx it?
+5, I mean... 9.
he
Are you
whistles
gonna help,
over.
Phaedra?
No, with this kind of with the situation you're in, even with a help action, it wouldn't.
I know.
It's just a straight roll of the situation. But the guard kind of just shakes his head and whistles over 2 more guards to come over. It's like, if you have any questions, then feel free to visit the jail that we have here to answer whatever you like. But we'll take him off your hands as he is a criminal. So if you please, and don't resist.
Why would I resist? I don't have any spell slots left. And I just give him... Be aware. Yeah, be aware. He does have a breath weapon, being a dragonborn.
Of course.
So, I would suggest either muzzling him, or putting him somewhere that's far enough away that it won't hit you when you confront him.
Of
It's
course.
not acidic, so you don't have to worry about him getting out.
It's poisonous, though.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. Have a safe day. Try to just calm down after the casualties that happened today. And he
Trust me, I've
takes
seen much worse.
Yeah. The 2 guards come over, take the Dragonborn from you, and they walk off and leave.
You see Fraser kind of grip his spear really tight. I really want to throw it at his back. Dragonborn's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just put my hand on your shoulder, like, not yet. Phaedra, how tall are you, Phaedra?
Let me see here, really quick. I forgot what I put. 6 feet.
Okay, yeah, so I'd be looking up at you.
Yes.
I look up at you, and I just look straight in your eyes, and I say, trust me, he will pay for his crimes, and not just this one.
Trust me, there's many more where that came from.
Then we understand each other. Also, I have questions for you as well, but I think we need to rest before we dig in, so to speak.
Well,
You've questioned me quite a bit. Don't even get hesitant about it.
if it's any consolation, it was as surprising to me as it was to you when he said the static. So.
Well, surprise is certainly one way of putting it. I think nothing truly surprises me anymore. It just makes me more concerned for our situation.
Yeah. I was just hoping I'd never run into one of them again.
There are many people in this world that we wish we would not run into again. Many things in this world, looking at looking in the corner of my eyes for the creature, that we would not like
I don't like
to
that at all.
return. I don't either.
I was gonna say roll perception check.
But no, I was just kind of like looking around,
Okay.
like you like looking around like you know what I'm talking about, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Many
Okay.
things that I don't want
okay.
to ever see again. But this world is just as cursed as I am, unfortunately. And endings are not often happy. On that note, let's return to the tower. I think we have some thinking to do.
That's putting it mildly.
I know.
Okay. So, you two walk back to the tower. Phaedra, you kind of lag behind a tiny bit, and you hear something kind of in the back of your head, and you hear a deep voice that says, "Find me. We have much to talk about."
Who hears that?
Phaedra. Only Phaedra.
Okay.
I don't recognize it at all.
Nope.
Well, that's worrying.
Okay. Do you continue walking?
Oh, I actually said that.
Okay.
I just wanted to just sigh. Keep walking.
Alright. Keep
Because
walking.
everything's worrying nowadays.
Yeah. You keep walking to the tower, and you soon get to the tower and open the door. Walking inside, and you get to the first floor, and you see everyone there, kind of trying to collect themselves of what happened today. Quiet. But you see, like, Ismay and Jackal try to collect themselves of, like, what the heck happened in that tent.
Mommy!
Jeanette and Phaedra, Jeanette and Ragnar are kind of just. What are y'all doing? You're in the same first level room.
I have my fucking head down.
Okay, you have your head down.
Just like suffering in silence.
I'm still patting her back like they're there.
Okay. Patting Jeanette's back. But yeah, you come in and see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving her pity.
Yes. You see Jackal gets up, and walks away, going upstairs. After collecting himself for, as you, like, get up, he's just walking away to go upstairs, not noticing that you two just came in. Ismay is kind of sitting in a chair, thinking, and trying to shake off what she saw and, like, how many lives were lost, and it seems like she'd never seen death before, telling by her facial expression and her reaction to it. There's an air of just dead silence between every one of you. Guilt surrounds Jeanette, and rage surrounds Phaedra.
I'm just leaning on my spear, kind of head resting on it.
Mm-hmm.
I go over to Jeanette. Jeanette. Thank you for healing me.
It's the least I can do.
Well. Either way, it's appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so down?
I mean, if you didn't see, I just kind of blew someone's head off.
Yeah. Have you not killed before?
No, I'm trying to avoid it. I have killed before, but... And I used to quite enjoy it back then, but now it's just... Instead of feeling joy from it, I'm feeling mass guilt from it because I didn't deserve it.
Well, that's better than feeling joy, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
So, progress either way.
Yeah, and it's just... I don't know what I'm gonna hear from that person who's giving me, I guess, power, I guess.
Well,
I'm sure I might got something lined up for me, I bet.
I don't know what awaits you in that sense, but understand that there's a difference between getting used to death and enjoying death. I have gotten used to it. Even if I do not show it, though, I do not revel in the death of others. It is not strength that leads you to handle death easier. It's just time and an unfortunate amount of practice. Strength is what lets you understand that the guilt that comes from killing another is bad. If it's any consolation, the man who, Dragonborn, who started this, well, maybe not started this, but at least instigated that situation, is now in custody.
Didn't he run away with everyone else?
We caught him and disposed of him. He is not dead, but he is indeed in custody.
Well, at least something like that won't happen again in this town.
No. I have an unfortunate feeling that other events like this one are already happening quite often and everywhere.
Yeah.
Either way, rest and think, hopefully. Or rather, think and rest, hopefully. I think we could all use that right about now.
Yeah.
I will let you know it is late.
Yeah. Alright.
And you did well with the sword and shield.
Thank you. Well, it's my job.
And you do? Well, I know a few people who do quite an awful job with it.
Once again, an unfortunate amount of practice. Well, either way, I hope you come to terms with your guilt, either way.
I will eventually.
As we all do. I get up and walk off. I walk towards the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm making more coffee.
Oh, okay. Yep. Back to the kitchen. I'm going to
think.
go, children.
Safer than my room, honestly.
Yeah, so you go to the kitchen. You guys know that it's getting late. What happened today Phaedra, you expected to do a bit of sword training with Ismay, but the condition that she is, and she probably just want to stay inside. And
No.
pushing with the attack and chasing the Dragonborn kind of pushed it into later, and the sun started to set.
Quite honestly, with how Fedor feels right now, he probably wouldn't be able to hold back with training her, so...
Yeah, that too. Okay. Jeanette, do you wish to go to your room and sleep, or are you just gonna... What does everyone do? Ash went to the kitchen.
And who's the one? Who? Like, who's in the room that I'm in right now?
Ragnar, Phaedra, and Ismay, and yourself.
Alright. After, like, it's like...
Just a few minutes, sir. It's almost over.
You said a few minutes, 30 minutes ago.
They're going to sleep in a few minutes.
Where do they live?
No, they're going to sleep in the game, and when they sleep, I end it.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Sorry. What are you doing, Phaedra? You look over at Ismay, and Ismay's like... Not Phaedra, Jeanette. Ismay's kind of sitting in the chair, kind of a bit uneasy of what happened today and what she saw, and seeing people get killed right in front of her.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, get up. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my throat was like a... I'm gonna get up and just like, I'm gonna go into my room and think about it. Or think about what's happened.
Okay, you go to your room. Ragnar, what are you gonna do?
I'm also gonna go to my room and get some rest.
You go to your room. Phaedra?
Ismay's still there, right?
Yes, Ismay is still there, kind of staring off a bit.
I'm gonna take the box out of my bag, give it back to her.
She snaps out of her, like, staring off to space, and it's like, thank you. She takes it and kind of just sits it on her lap.
Might be best if we just get some rest for tonight.
Right. Phaedra. Thinking about it and seeing what happened today, I probably couldn't push myself to kill someone. I don't know if a creature or something, since it attacked us. But I think it would be hard for me.
Well, it's always harder to kill a person than a creature that's just attacking you out of instinct.
And I know it wasn't Jeanette's intention on hurting someone. But it is scary. Even if it was an accident, even a life was lost in the hands of someone that you didn't mean to kill. I will try to practice training, and if the day comes, probably just use it to defend myself.
Well, that was kind of my intention from the beginning. Just give you enough that you can defend yourself if need be, so...
Well, good night, Phaedra.
Try and get some rest. It'll get a little bit better each day, but you'll never completely leave. It'll help each day, but just have to move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me check something. See if because she is trying so hard to do something right now. And, no, you see her like start to cry a little. She couldn't hold back anymore. I'm sorry. And she starts to wipe her tears away as she apologizes.
Just put my big dragonborn hand just kind of on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it some time. It'll get better.
I hope it does.
Well, I think we all need some rest, so.
I'll see you tomorrow, Phaedra.
Tomorrow then. Then.
You head up?
Yep. Head up to my
Okay.
room. Might make a little bit of noise, but when the door closes,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna punch the door frame.
You don't have to roll to hit, you punch it. How hard are you, like, all your strength into it?
Yeah, like so frustrated that
Mm.
way and
It's gonna leave a bruise.
yeah.
It has like a little scrape on your knuckles, but not too much to bleed, but it will leave a bruise for tomorrow.
I'm just kind of collapse in my bed.
Okay. You all get ready and prepare for a night's rest. Jeanette, you lay into your bed, and as you lay down and try to get comfortable and think about what happened today, you hear a knock on your door.
Oh no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get out of bed and open it.
You open the door, and you're blinded by a bit of light at first, and you regain your focus, and you see handcuffs against your wrist as you're pulled and yanked into the door and into a completely new and different area. You find yourself kneeled down off of an edge of a cliff, and down you see an ocean, a blue ocean of water. And standing in front of you, you see an angelic figure, a man with long white hair and white angel wings, and you see a sword on his side in his hilt, and he looks down at you, glaring at you, seeming disappointed in you. He doesn't speak, not yet, that is.
I've known what I did. No damn well.
What you did was foolish of you.
Oh really? It's not like I was trying to hit them.
This will count as a mark of your steps of becoming an Azamar. You still have much to learn, and much to accomplish.
I sure wasn't trying to purposely kill them like most would in this situation.
But you still killed an innocent. That soul can never be brought back. It is lost.
Taylor, you want this bear?
No, just put it on my bed. For now, learn from your mistakes.
Oh my god.
Mm.
At least.
Say help
No.
without the P.
Nope. Anyways. At least that you don't find it fun to kill an innocent. the guilt that you're feeling within inside of you. At least you're improving in that way.
Mm-hmm.
One day you will be able to step into the light and not be fallen as the others. And and you're one behind it.
I'm just kind of annoyed, just like lay on the bed and probably not rest for that night.
Okay, so you wouldn't take a long rest.
No.
And you'll gain a point of exhaustion.
Yep. No, Warlock Invocation. The thing with the no sleep. Yeah, I chose that one.
Oh, okay.
I just choose to sleep because it's fucking
okay.
cool.
Good to know. Okay. Stop throwing stuff in my room. And as of that, we'll leave tonight's session.